Hey man, how y'all doing today? The second day of September. Mhm. Second day of September, and it is a blessed September so far, thus far. I mean, it's amazing. The reason why I say it's amazing because I have already put in my mind, I've already put in my spirit, I have already put in my vibration that it's gonna be a great month. Despite I don't care what happen, what come, September is gonna be a month. A lot of times, if depending on what calendar you're looking at, it's considered a new year. The new year sometimes on the calendar, on the Jewish calendar, is considered to be in September. So September is a new year. So we thank God for this calendar. We thank God for this time. We thank God for allowing us to be present and alive at a time as such as this. And I like I say, I'm putting it in my conscience, my being, the fibers of my being. I'm putting it in my words. I'm putting it in my vocabulary. Everything that I'm doing, I'm going to put positive into the ground. I'm going to sow good seeds because I was just reading yesterday, you know, we have to live in the now, and living in the now is the most powerful thing that you can do as a human being. You know, think about that. We are considered human beings. Being begins with BE. Remember, bold and empowered. We're human beings. We're not human doings, meaning human beings, meaning we have the ability to be anything we put our mind to. We have the power to do anything we put our mind to. We have the ability to do anything we put our mind to. So we can't say that our situation can't change in a second, in a blink of an eye. We can't say that we can't change our mindset in a blink of an eye. We can't say my current situation is going to be my final destination, because as a human being, you have the ability to do anything and transcend any kind of mind frame, any kind of mindset, any kind of negativity that you're going through right now, or anything that may be coming your way. You're not already prepared to face it head on. I know what you're probably thinking. Well, what if I have a tragic come up in soon, or in the near future? But who knows what will happen? But let's just talk relatively of something actually negative or bad happened to where you found yourself in a situation that was detrimental. How do I prepare for that? And I want to speak on that. How to prepare yourself even in a moment, for the unknown. Because things are going to happen, situations are going to occur where we're going to be like, I didn't know, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't see that coming. But the way to prepare yourself is to speak in the now. Plant the seeds in the now. I am bold. I am encouraged. I am strong. I am a cognitive thinking individual. My mind, my mentality, the waves, the energy that I'm giving out is going to already prepare me for the future. I know I'm not there yet, but in the now, if I prepare myself in the now, I can then prepare myself for the future, because everything things operate off of vibrations. Everything operates off of vibrations. Think about a vibration. If I throw a pebble in the water, guess what? That water is going to vibrate, and then we're going to be able to see the ripple effects of that pebble. That's the same thing you're doing whenever you're thinking and whenever you're having those thoughts. You can cast down. That's why I say cast down every thought and every imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of Christ. So you have to cast those thoughts down. It say take every thought captive in the obedience. So you want to make sure whatever's trying to be thrown or come into your mind as a pebble, you can put the positive in. You got to make sure that those waves are going to resonate throughout the future. You got to make sure that those waves resonate in the future. And a lot of times, past traumas in the past can cause us to think about fear of the future. A lot of things that we go through in life, or a lot of people sometimes people we may meet, situations that we find ourselves in, can cause us to think about the past, the trauma, or fear, or we feel like, we feel terrorized about something, because of something that happened in the past. And what that does is that hinders our future, even more so our present. So what I want to do you to do today is get yourself in the present, in the now. Get yourself in the now where you're saying, hey, I'm going to allow September, the month, the new year on the Jewish calendar, my new year, I'm not going to allow anything to hinder me from coming and becoming all that I need to be, all that I need to be. Okay, so we need to be all that we need to be in the month of September. It's a new year, nine representing birthing something. You have to set the stage for yourself for the new year in order to be able to conquer what's coming ahead. So like I was saying, back to I was saying, you have to plant. You know, you can't plant and reap at the same time. What you're doing is once you plant, you then have to water, you then have to soak, you then have to pour. So you have to do this daily. That's why the Bible tells us meditate day and night. So unless you meditate day and night, then you will begin to wither away. If I go plant a plant and I don't water it, I will see the sun beaming down. I will see the sun drying it up. I will see the soil getting dried up, and my fruits will begin to wither away. So unless you're watering your brain, which is the soil for the abundance that's coming in September, then you will continually think and your harvest will not bloom. You want to get to the point where you make your harvest bloom by allowing those positive things to be poured into your soil. The soil is the brain, the mind. You know, when you think of something, when something happened in your life, or when you're going through something, it can be either traumatizing or a triumph. You can either have a traumatizing moment, a triumphant moment, and it can cause you to be, you know, whichever one may be. It can cause us to either look at things and project things in the light, or it can cause us to project things in the negativity. So even if you had a traumatizing past, or even if you're in a situation now that's feel traumatizing, guess what? At the snap of a finger, you can change the trajectory of how you viewing that problem. You can change the trajectory. How do you do that? It's simple. The Bible says, renew your mind. Don't focus on what it looks like, but focus on the power of God to be able to change it, and change it in a way that he say, you know what? I am the hope of glory. So we thank God for this. We pray that, remember, change your trajectory. Remember, send out good vibrations in your future, and your September will be a September to remember. Have a blessed day.